The media office reported that he met with the chairman of the Private Banks Association and several directors of private banks. During this meeting, he reviewed the challenges facing Iraq's banking sector. Al-Sudani highlighted the government's actions to support the private sector in general and the banking sector in particular, as part of the government's priority of advancing economic reforms. We all know there's 13 banks that they're approving through Oliver Wyman to do interbank transfers with international banks like JP Chase, like Citigroup, etc. Those are being reviewed right now, so they can be doing those without the oversight of the central banks. Now they're talking about the private banks, to look at the private banks. So there's private banks, and then there's these publicly banks or government banks. I don't know how it works in Iraq, whether they're government-owned banks like in China. I don't know. But here in America, JP Chase is a publicly traded bank. They're on the NASDAQ, or they're on New York Stock Exchange, right? So, he's trying to align all his banks so they're all on the same page with international financial standards, okay? So he directed the Private Banks Association to foster balanced relationships with financial institutions, Arab banks, and investors to strengthen the banking sector overall, okay? He also called for drafting a resolution to be submitted to the Council of Ministers, which would mandate government ministries to provide facilities that support the banking sector in Iraq. As per the media office,